Our final award this evening is the Extraordinary Commitment to Peace Award, and it is presented by Dr. Reverend Carol Flett.
Thank you. I am here and proud to present, on behalf of the Rumi Forum, the Extraordinary Commitment to Peace Award to a colleague, a friend, and a partner in ministry. The Right Reverend John Bryson Chane serves the diverse Diocese of Washington, which includes parts of Maryland, includes 98 Episcopal parishes, including St. Albans, where I serve. And I'm proud to be able to have worked with Bishop Chane over the last few years in interfaith dialogue. He is one of the initiators of what is known in the sort of local interfaith community as the Abrahamic Roundtable, which includes Dr. Akbar Ahmed from American University and Rabbi Bruce Lustig from Washington Hebrew. And then it was expanded to include other Christian, Jewish, and Muslim scholars. And I had the privilege of trying to facilitate that roundtable, which was often challenging. I also had the privilege of knowing Bishop Chane before I came to Washington and he came to Washington, so our paths had also crossed in Massachusetts. But while he has been in Washington as our bishop and serving an oversight of 98 parishes, he has also found time to be an amazing diplomat with a small d, to many ways to bring peace to this country through his relationships with other religious leaders. He has spent much of his episcopacy reaching out to faith communities locally, nationally, and around the world in an ongoing effort to increase dialogue, compassion, and peace among peoples and nations. Bishop Chane has participated in programs sponsored by the Chautauqua Institution, the Oslo Center for Peace and Human Rights, the Club de Madrid, the Dialogue of Civilizations, the National Defense University, the Council on Foreign Relations, and the Brookings Institution. He was one of the principal conveners of the first Christian-Muslim summit held at the Washington National Cathedral in 2008, and again is deep in planning another second summit, and that's where he is right now. He's in Beirut planning the second Christian-Muslim summit, which will take place in 2012. He's a remarkable man, has gotten bitten by the interfaith bug, as we all have, and it's my great pride to be able to present this award. But he has offered his acceptance remarks, so please turn your attention to the screen where Bishop Chane will speak to us.
I'm deeply honored and feel more than undeserving for this significant honor that's being presented to me tonight. The award for peace and interfaith conversation and dialogue is a significant award, and basically it's an award that so many others have been doing so much better than me. So I must say I'm very humbled by it. I accept it. But I accept it on behalf of so many people that I have been working with and will continue to work with. The role of religion as it gets played out today in so many of the trouble spots of the world is extremely important for diplomats to understand, as well as the common person who tries to follow these events on a day-by-day basis. The role of religious leaders is to address the term of compassion in the conversations they have with their contemporaries in Islam and Judaism and Christianity. But it's also to embrace the concept of reconciliation, and reconciliation for me means the search for a peace that passes all understanding. That's the quest, at least in my religious tradition, and it has been a passion of mine ever since I was ordained to the priesthood some 38 years ago. So as you all gather this evening, I will be in Beirut, Lebanon. I will be meeting with Sunni religious leaders in that country, planning a summit that will take place in Beirut next February that would bring together Shia and Sunni clerics and scholars from around the Middle East together to continue to address the issues of violence against Christians and Muslims, both in the Middle East and Islamophobia in the United States. The Rumi Forum has stood as a gathering place and a very, very important voice in the search for common ground. I am honored to be receiving this significant honor tonight, but I'm more honored by having had the opportunity, and I prayerfully hope the continued opportunity, to work and serve with the Rumi Forum. So may the God of all creation bless you all, and many thanks. And as we continue our work in the Middle East, I always would ask for your prayers as I keep you all in my prayers.